This is a video response to loudpipes worshiping the ATGATT God. I tried to do this a couple of times on the comments, but there were just not enough characters to express my opinion on this video. First off, loudpipes, I understand your point. I understand the point that you're trying to make, that everybody's pushing ATGATT. And a lot of the young riders out there thinking that they can buy the most expensive protective equipment out there and they can take more risks on their motorcycle than they would if they didn't have any protective equipment at all. I guess just because I started riding later in life, I have no interest or inkling to pop wheelies at 80 miles an hour down the interstate with traffic. And I've seen that happen. My wife and I had a weekend getaway, and coming back home on I-40, we witnessed this, and one rider missed my front bumper by a matter of inches. And all I had to do was just twitch the wheel one way, and that would have been the end of it. And I think, like a lot of people out there, the most precious piece of safety equipment is the gray matter in between your ears underneath your helmet. That's your mind, that's your brain that makes those decisions. And you have to be smart. And I guess with age comes wisdom. And I started riding a motorcycle later on in life than most of you YouTube vloggers have done. Started when I was 46. I'm 51 now. And I try to buy this most protective equipment that I can afford to buy. I can't afford to buy a $500 Shoei helmet or a $400 armored jacket or pants. I can't afford that. I'm just an old stiff working man trying to make a living. And I try to buy the most protective equipment that I can afford. And you get these new riders out there, especially here in the States, where if you have enough money, in your checking account, or if you have a MasterCard, you can buy the most powerful production bike on the planet that goes 180 miles an hour and do it. But the most thing that you need to do, especially with a Hayabusa or a big motorcycle that'll do those speeds, you have the ability to twist the throttle. It doesn't have to go that fast. You have the choice. I believe it's everyone's option to wear protective equipment. It's everyone's choice to or not to. I chose to. Tennessee, we have a mandatory helmet law. And I do wear a DOT approved helmet, full face helmet everywhere I ride, period. And I wear armored jackets and riding pants, but that's my choice. I have safety equipment on my motorcycle. I have the modulators, and I have a third brake light, and I have lights flashing on the back of my helmet, a yellow dorky safety vest, which I get ribbed at a lot because of a lot of Harley riders at work. And my brother, he's a real big Harley rider, and he just laughs at me when I come down his driveway when we go out riding somewhere. I guess I don't look cool enough for him, which I really don't care if I look cool or not. Coolness is way past me now. I'm looking for comfort and safety and just the joy of riding. I don't have to ride 90 miles an hour down the interstate or 70 miles an hour on a main road to get the thrill of riding a motorcycle. I ride it for the fun. I ride it for the therapy of it, for me. But I don't have to be popping wheelies at 90 miles an hour. Even though I might could. I don't know. Never tried. Don't want to try. Never had an inkling to try. I'm just not that type of rider. I try to be safe and courteous and always watching out for other people. Always. My biggest motto is ride like ride like you're invisible, because to cagers you are invisible. So I put the safety equipment on my motorcycle. I think, in my personal opinion, my humble opinion, that they should have a graduating licensing uh, thing like they do over in England. I'm not sure if it's the age or the experience, but you start out on a 250 and then you go up to however many cc's that you can show that you can handle the motorcycle, or the age that you can do that. I think that that should be implemented here in the States, just because of the simple fact, like I said before, if you got a checkbook, you can buy the most expensive bike on there that's 108 horsepower or whatever, and drive it off the lot. The salesmen don't care, they just want to profit. So I believe that they should do that here. Had a question on one of my other videos that are the MSF classes required here in the States? No, they're not required, but I highly recommend them to anybody. Of course, on one of my other videos too, my son-in-law just bought himself a motorcycle, and he is going through the MSF course, and that saved me many times of what I've learned there. And it's a great asset to have, a great tool to have. But as far as gear, ATGATT, I think you're right. I think they're pushing the ATGATT thing to new riders, and then of course with youth comes inexperience, and they think that they have all this top of the line safety equipment, that they're indestructible out there on the road. And kids are getting hurt, and they are getting killed out there. But I believe that you've made the point, and I like to stress that point, that the most precious safety equipment that you do have is what's between your ears. That gray matter we call a brain, that makes decisions, makes choices, and those choices should be mature and safe choices when you ride a motorcycle, because anything can happen in the blink of an eye. A lot of riders have gone without going down for 40, 50, 60 years and just worn a helmet, or worn nothing and never gone down. Others have gone down 10 minutes after they got out of the parking lot of the bike dealership. It's all the choices that you make. You can choose to ride recklessly, or you can choose to ride safely. It's completely your choice. Here in Tennessee, we have a mandatory helmet law. I believe that's a choice that you make, whether or not to ride a helmet, but we have a mandatory helmet law. I don't agree with that at all. I think it's a matter of personal choice. I don't agree with the seatbelt law. Again, a matter of personal choice and freedom. But for this response to your video, yes, I do agree that they're shoving ATGATT down our throat. But we have the choice to wear it or not. I choose to. That's my choice. I guess age does have its advantages of wisdom. I don't claim to be a great rider. I'm still a novice. I've just been riding since 2006, and I still have a lot to learn, but I am learning. So that's my response. So you can like it or not. Well, this is the Smyrna Cowboy here in Smyrna, Tennessee, wishing you and yours a good day. And as I say at all the end of my videos, adios. Now I got to look up at the monitor, take the mouse, find the off button. Got to scoot it on my leg, it's wireless. And look at the camera and say bye-bye.